Hello, Aquarius. Welcome and welcome back. We are going to get into your October 2024 monthly reading, okay? Y'all be sure, as always, to like and subscribe so you can continue to catch the vibe. I feel like you guys are definitely clearing things out, possibly clearing out some space in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, in your spirit, in your home, in your car, at your desk. It's like you're clearing things out. I feel like this is like a weekly thing, or this is a routine that you have that you kind of do all the time to keep the energy fresh or to keep the energy clear. You could be using some crystals, possibly selenite or citrine or something like that to clear the energy, keep the energy uplifted and positive. I feel like this is benefiting you, okay? This could even be a cleanse that you do weekly or monthly. There's some type of regular schedule that you have for cleaning, clearing, cleansing, and it's benefiting you in some way. It's time to clear something out. If you haven't done this ritual or this routine in a while, Spirit is saying it's time to do it. 111 was on the timer. So thank you guys so much for being here. Be sure to, again, like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Book your readings below, you guys, to get your personal readings done. Get on the calendar now because, you know, if you want to get your personal question answered, it could be very helpful to you, okay? At this time, you get about 30 to 45 minutes to discuss your question, figure out what's going on, and then we talk about anything else that comes up, okay? That your spirit team wants you to know. Yeah, Untainted just popped out. All right. Also, let me know if this resonates. Don't bring anything into your life that doesn't belong. All right. But the Untainted card came out, Aquarius, for you guys. There's something that's not touching you. There's something that's not affecting you, or there's something that's not going to change the way you're viewed or seen. It says, don't worry about the malicious talk. Your light will not be tarnished when they try to ruin your reputation. So anyone who tries to throw you under the bus, defame you, or gossip about you in a negative way, spread lies, it's not going to taint your reputation. I feel like you cleanse regularly because you just want to be clear of any negative energy that people may be sending your way. Because I feel like you feel this, whatever this malicious talk is or negativity, you feel it. So you really try to keep your space clear. You try your best to remove anything that could kind of harbor or hold negative energy. You don't want to have anything around you that would cause this to fester, okay? Some of you guys are exterminating. So there could be a bug infestation or some type of infestation, okay? The ancestor card at the bottom says, move beyond ancestral patterns. Do your part to change the way you feed them to have the freedom your soul craves. Right. Yeah. You may also be clearing the air and speaking up about something because you don't want to let it fester. Yeah, the Gothic says, through the darkness is the potential for you to transform your life into more than you ever thought possible. Yeah. So whatever the situation is that you're dealing with and you're trying to like clear out or keep yourself clean of, it's going to work out in your favor in the long run. Like whatever someone is saying or doing to make you look bad or to bring you down or to tarnish your reputation, it's actually going to work out in your favor. And all of this negative energy is actually going to change your life in a way that you probably would have never imagined, but that you always kind of believed was possible, okay? You didn't think that it would happen the way it's happening, and you may not have believed that it would be such a good outcome, but it's like you always knew deep down what the future held. It just may be a situation where you didn't know how it was going to transpire or how you were going to get there. Ooh, all right. So guardian angels, archangel, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, for Aquarius, October 2024. What are the messages besides what we already got for October? Flat tire in reverse. So some type of delay is being lifted. Some type of, it feels like a hold is being lifted. So some of you may have a deposit coming in and maybe it was on hold, or something felt like it was on hold. Something felt like it was stopped or delayed. Now you're going to be able to move forward. You can go. Okay. You can go. Some of you guys may be getting new tires on your car. Good choice. Okay. Protection. It's imperative that you protect yourself at this time. Protect yourself from lovers with low vibrations connected to them. Okay. Use protection. I feel like you are protected from some type of delay or some type of hold or a setback. You're protected from that. Someone could be asking you to do a favor, or you could be asking someone to do a favor. Okay. So I feel like make sure that if you're doing things for people, that it's feasible for you. Make sure that it makes logical sense for you to help people at this time, because you may need to protect yourself from people who are trying to drain your energy or get things out of you without giving you anything in return. Yeah, politics, politician, the ring, an opportunity, and magic. Yeah, so there's a person here who is trying to convince you that something is an opportunity, but playing games right behind it. So what this is to me is that someone is proposing something to you and they're trying to kind of trick you with this magic card to get you to think that something is going to work out in your favor, or that something that they want you to do will benefit them, but it's actually only going to benefit them. They're trying to convince you that it's going to benefit you as well, or that it's going to help something move forward quickly for you, but I don't think it's going to benefit you the way that this person is trying to represent it. It's not. Okay. What else? I also feel like something is moving forward because you're very persuasive. Yeah, and then here's the cleanse. Exactly. You're very persuasive. So you cleared out some old stale energy by persuading someone to be on your side, or persuading someone to agree with your point of view. What else for Aquarius? Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, either in your chart or involved in the situation. Cleanse, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you may be cleansing your energy of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or either or. You may have earth or water in your chart. What else for Aquarius? Presents, gifts, and it came out kind of in reverse, but it says you may be receiving a lot of gifts at this time, or you are giving gifts. These gifts can be in physical form, or these could be spiritual gifts. Yeah, and if somebody's asking you for a favor, just understand your value, understand your worth. Make sure that you are charging what you're worth. Make sure that you're getting paid, or you're receiving payment ahead of time before you do anything for anyone, because I feel like, again, somebody's trying to convince you that something is going to benefit you to help them, but it's actually not. I also feel like you're moving quickly, because this is another message that I was getting prior to starting the reading. Is like there's a sense of urgency. You feel like you have to do something quickly, or you feel like you have to resolve something quickly in order for there to be a positive outcome for you. Yeah, look. On fire, bitch. Time. It says time is of the essence. There's an important time period or particular date that's coming up. So yeah, there's a sense of urgency here with this. Something needs to start moving forward quickly, because I feel like there's a deadline of some kind. Warning says this is a warning. You need to proceed with caution, or a situation could be dangerous. Interesting. I feel like you're appealing to someone's emotions. You could be appealing to a group of people's emotions, or just one person in particular, but you're appealing to someone's emotions to let them know that either they shouldn't help someone, or that they shouldn't give something to someone as a gift, or, in kind, or you're convincing someone as to why you deserve to receive something that someone tried to prevent you from getting, or you're persuading someone to understand why you aren't going to be able to help them or give this gift or do something for them. Take it how it resonates. Any way that could fall, I feel like it's falling in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, I feel like something is going to turn out better than you expect, but it may not feel good, or it may not appear that way at first, but in the long run, you're going to see that something turned out better than what you expected. What else? For Aquarius, October 2024. Okay, 2 cards popped out. Make it rain. Oh my God, this card will not stay in the deck. Egg on their face, make it rain. Ooh, distractions. And childish, yeah. Somebody was trying to get you caught up into an argument or some type of back and forth, bickering, combative energy that was it was just a waste of time. And I feel like you avoided being delayed, or you avoided being held up by this person trying to waste your time because you didn't argue with them. You know? I feel like someone did not appreciate a gift that you were giving to them, or the gift of who you are, just being in your presence. Someone did not appreciate your abilities, or they didn't see how strong your abilities are. So instead of going back, it feels like you kind of like went up the chain of command in a way. It feels that because someone was not receptive to your appeal, you escalated it. That's what it feels like. So Make It Rain came out. Manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, unexpected money, promotion, entrepreneur. So you're rising to the next level. It's kind of like you weren't going to sit there and argue with somebody when they weren't even the one who was making the decision anyway. Like, why would you argue with someone's secretary when you need to go straight to the boss? Why would you argue with the assistant? You're not going to argue with anybody, but more than likely it's going to benefit you more to save your breath so that you can bring your appeal or your request to the person who actually makes the decision. That's what it feels like. Egg on their face. Someone is ashamed. Something backfired and they got caught doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing, which I feel like is causing you to have some type of financial gain. Someone was trying to tempt you into an argument or a dispute by making themselves unavailable. They were like, oh, I'm always busy. They kept you waiting. I can't, like, maybe there was something that took a long time that now is moving forward because you appealed to their boss, or you talked to the boss or the head honcho, somebody in charge. You may have to, if you're dealing with a situation like that this month and you're trying to appeal to someone's higher nature, you're trying to persuade them to be more fair and just and balanced, and they just keep trying to close the door in your face, ignore you, act like they're too busy to talk to you. In order to accomplish your goal, you're going to have to partner with their boss, okay, and go over their head. I'm telling you right now, because they're trying to create distractions or delays or tempt you into an argument by acting like they're not paying attention or avoiding you or ignoring you, okay? This is a toxic person who has issues with addiction. They give bad advice, so that means that they aren't really aware, and they hang out with the wrong crowd. And it's going to waste your time to communicate with this childish person because, look, childish says immature, argumentative, playing the victim. Whoever this person is wanted you to be going around in circles, which is appearing to me that is something that you just were not going to do. So if this has already happened, it's a situation where because you just refused to play in the mud with someone, you got something done a lot faster than if you would have continued to argue with whoever this is, okay? What else for Aquarius? Period, point blank, period. What else for Aquarius, October 2024? Mind games. Immature, testing you, analyzing you. Yeah, somebody was trying to pull your card, or they were trying to see your deck. They wanted to see your hand. They wanted you to play your hand, and you played it and won. That's what I feel. Somebody acted like they weren't going to give you something, even though I feel that you were very persuasive or you were right, they were still playing these games with you because they were very childish and immature. But that's okay. It's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. And I feel like you might have said that, like, okay, cool. Don't worry about it. Never mind. It's okay. Cold shoulder. That's where I was getting that from, probably. Cold shoulder, breakup, distance, separation. Yep, intimacy, passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you. See, this is the thing. I feel like someone's perspective on intimacy is toxic, or it's jacked up, or it's skewed. This person sees intimacy as fighting and arguments and bickering and back and forth and struggle love, or whatever this is, a runner chaser dynamic. Like, they see connection as something toxic. Like, that's just the way it's supposed to be. That's just what I'm used to. Every relationship I've been in has been like this. Every person I'm with, or every friend that I have, the friendship or the relationship has gone this way. So I just feel like this is the way it's supposed to go, right? And you're like, no, dummy. It's like somebody feels like ghosting you or giving you the cold shoulder or giving you the silent treatment or something like that is the way that you build intimacy. And you're like, what? This person sees you as a greater opponent. Like, they saw you as an equal opponent when you were trying to appeal to their higher senses. And they were like, oh, okay, so this is somebody who's going to go back and forth with me. Because you, Aquarius, you were probably doing it for a while and not necessarily trying to, but maybe you were giving this person the benefit of the doubt. You were trying not to judge. You were trying not to be too critical of someone. But it's like your Aquarian nature and your nature of like not wanting to deal with people's BS kicked in real fast, and you went ahead and nipped some shit in the bud. Okay, I gotta remember that. Nip it in the bud. Let's see. We're gonna do good, bad, and ugly for October 2024 for Aquarius. What's the good part about October 2024 for Aquarius spirit? What's the good? Page of Pentacles or coins, my bad. You're getting good news. Good news. Hear the good news of the Lord Jesus Christ. No, you might have Jehovah's Witnesses come to your door. Okay, but you may be giving good news to someone, sharing good news that you received, sharing good news that benefits another person, or receiving good news in a situation. I definitely feel like whatever was delayed is going to start speeding up. Whatever was moving slowly is going to start moving quickly. Whatever was halted is going to begin to move forward. 8 of Swords and the Ace of Coins. Yeah. Yeah, someone was bullying you. And now you're getting an opportunity because of that. What's the Page of Coins for the good? 9 of Swords. The Lovers was trying to pop out. Yeah, you were really nervous about something going in a negative direction, but I feel like it's not. You're getting some good news. You may even be getting some money coming in. Okay. I feel like you've grown a lot when it comes to your emotional maturity. Look at that. 5 of Wands. Someone was just trying to, it's like, what is going on? 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 10 of Coins. I feel like people have been doing this to you your whole life and you've been kind of suffering in silence. And you felt like it was going to go on forever, but there's something you did to overcome your fears that changed the outcome of this or cleansed the energy. You've been working on your emotional maturity. And now you're realizing that you don't have to be afraid of something. And this is a sign of the progress that you're making. So pay attention to the progress you're making. because it's actually very grand and great. And I feel like it's going to open up an opportunity for you because it's building something within you that you needed to strengthen. What's the Page of Coins? King of Wands, and it's going in the reverse. It was like this. Yeah, you really did not want something to happen. You were afraid like your worst nightmare was going to come true, or you were like living your worst nightmare and it's actually turning out in your favor, which is like, oh, wow. You know what I mean? 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're getting a blessing. There's a celebration here. Because you didn't accept something that was beneath you, or you didn't stick around to allow someone to abuse you. Because the King of Wands reverse is kind of like abusive. It feels abusive. You stood up for yourself. You knew your worth. I feel like someone was giving you the evil eye, or like the stank face, like that girl with her neck sticking out. Like, you know what I mean? Long neck ass. Let me stop. Ah! Somebody got a long neck, y'all. But somebody was literally like trying to look you up and down, or gossiping about you, and then looking at you and doing weird stuff. And you still like, it hurt you, but you didn't allow it to affect you. But guess what? It's because you're the star. It's because these good things happen for you and you don't even really try. But it's like you also have to earn it. You have to fight for it. That's what your life is. Yeah, good things happen to you, but you worked for it and you earned it. And people are like, and I see it because look, that's the card that came out. Whatever they're gossiping about, or whatever they're talking about or doing to come against you is going to turn out in your favor regardless. Okay, so what's the bad part about October 2024 for Aquarius? 7 of Swords. Yeah, you may be tempted to do something less than savory. You may be tempted. I'm getting to get revenge, but not really. It's kind of like, the Devil. Yeah, you're tempted. High Priestess. You may be tempted to rub it in. That's what I'm kind of feeling with the Devil and the High Priestess. Like, you know the truth. You like, yeah, bitch. You long neck ass giraffe neck. You really want to go in on somebody and you tempted to tell somebody in their face like, yeah, that's what you get and da 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 da. You really want to do that. And it's going to be bad if you do it. So it's going to be necessary for you to stay quiet. And I feel like it's going to be hard for you to stay quiet. Death card, like, ooh. It's kind of like something that you, let me just explain this. Whatever you've been going through, whatever someone's been putting you through, you've been fantasizing about what you would do if they finally got their comeuppance, if you finally got some get back, if you finally got what you wanted, if you finally were freed from this, like if you finally got this money, what you know, whatever this is that you've been waiting on or feeling like someone has been keeping from you or holding you back from doing. It's like, let me out these chains. It's like, ooh, once I get out these chains, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Like, it's that type of energy. Like, ooh. And it's like, then the chains finally fall off. And then you like, ooh, the chains is off. And then you think about all the stuff that you were kind of plotting and planning when you got out of the chains. And you have to hold yourself in solidarity not to do that shit so it doesn't backfire on you. Okay, that's gonna be the bad part. Is like you're not gonna be able to gloat. You're not gonna be able to rub something in somebody's face. You're gonna have to swallow your pride. What's the Seven of Swords? Ten of Swords. Yeah. Three of Cups. Tower. What's the Seven of Swords? Eight of Cups. Yep. You have to walk away. You have to keep a promise. Because I feel like there was a part of you prayed for this to be relieved, or you prayed to be released from this purgatory or this prison that you've been in, dealing with a person or dealing with a situation. You really prayed for relief or release or salvation. It's like you're going to be tempted to go back to your old ways. Like if somebody gets out of jail, they're going to be tempted to go back to what they're comfortable with, or go back to doing what put them in jail in the first place. And it takes a lot of discipline and strength to not go there and to change your life, or to change the way you think, change the way you act, change the way you respond. That's what this is. Because you're getting something that you prayed for, and it's like you made a promise that if you were blessed or relieved or released, that you would do something a certain way. And you've been released. And it's like now Saturn, okay, because I think Saturn is your ruling planet as well as Capricorn. Now, because that was the devil card too. Now it's like Saturn is here to sneak up on your ass and get you if you don't keep your end of the bargain. So just make sure you keep your end of the bargain. Yeah, Two of Cups, King of Cups. Honor your word. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting that with the Two of Cups. Don't try to finagle or find a way to still do whatever this is. I don't know. Let's see. What's the Ten of Swords? The Moon and the Knight of Swords. Yeah. You kind of just have to. It's kind of like, what is that? What is that story? I think it's a biblical story where the people were granted the ability to leave, or it might not be a biblical story. It may be like a myth or a fable from like Rome or Greece, or one of the gods or goddesses of Rome or Greece or something like that. It was a story where a group of people were set free, or a person was set free, and they could leave their chains or be set free from their prison or wherever they were being held. But the catch was that they couldn't look back. And if they looked back, they would be trapped forever. And that's what I'm getting with this. Okay. It's like you have to go forth and cross this bridge. But if you look back, you're going to get sucked back in, and you're not, it's like you're going to be back in your chains and have to go through this and do it all over again. It's like you won't be stuck forever. You'll be able to figure out a way to get out again, but you cannot look back. You have to keep going forward no matter what anyone says or does. But the fact that you're celebrating, or you're feeling good and happy, and you're feeling very confident, you may say some slick stuff. But I feel like your intuition is going to stop you, because you're going to pick up on this intuitively. It's like something within you is going to say, don't say nothing, don't do nothing. And you're going to have to listen to that and drown out the louder voice that tells you to gloat or boast. Okay. What's the Eight of Cups? The Star, the Ten of Pentacles or coins, and the Hangman. Yeah, there's Pisces energy out here, Cancer energy for sure. Yeah. After this long period of time that you've been asking to be set free, you got to just be set free. Yeah. That's what it is. What's this King of Wands reversed? Empress. What's the Empress with the King of Wands reversed? Judgment. What? The Six of Wands. Yeah. It's like your spirit guides, your spirit team. They're trying to let you know and give you a heads up that you're going to overcome something that looks impossible or insurmountable. You're going to surmount it. It's like some of you could have an issue with your father. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just messages coming in. Some of you could have an issue with your father, or something happened between your father and your mother. Or it's like you're going to realize, ooh, and that's the ancestors card too. See, this is where your daddy fucked up. I'm just going to say this. This is where your daddy really fucked up. And it's like you're realizing and now it could be your mom too, but it's like you're realizing the error of your ancestors' ways. When it's like your bloodline or your history or your people who've come before you have a lot of potential. They always have a lot of potential, right? They always have gifts. They always have skills. They always have abilities. But they mess their own self up. They block their own way. They block their own path because they play around and do the dance in front of people's face when they get free, and then they end up getting captured again. That's what it is. For a lot of y'all, this is your father's issue. For some of y'all, this is your mother's issue. Your mother may have tried to warn you about this because your mother may have been very intuitive as well, or knew what was going on with your father. Your father may have tried to warn you about this when it comes to your mother or a father figure. It's like, yeah. It's like that's the curse of your family line, is to have the gifts, to have the abilities, and actually know how to use them. Then you use them, you get your way, but then you fuck up by boasting or gloating or like making a problem where there is no problem, or drawing an attention to yourself unnecessarily. Okay. I understand. It's hard because when you know you're right, or when you know that something is wrong and you point it out and people don't listen to you, or you're being abused or taken advantage of, when you know that's not what should be happening. And then it's like you finally, after every 100 times that you've been shitted on, you finally get a W and win. It's like, dang, I really want to tell you about yourself, but I shouldn't, I can't, I won't. And if I do, I know it's going to backfire type of energy. Okay, what's the Nine of Swords? Two of Cups. There's something about your fears and your insecurities, things that you're afraid of, things that you're anxious about, things that keep you up at night. What's the Two of Cups with the Nine of Swords? Ooh. The Ten of Wands, yeah. It's like you're getting some type of clarity about this. Yeah, it's something about your fears or things that keep you up at night, things that you're scared of, battles that you fight on your own without anybody seeing. Yeah, it's like learning a lesson about Saturn. What's the page of coins? One card. 5 of coins. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so oftentimes you may realize or see or feel as if you don't get as many wins as you have losses. Like, so you may feel at times that the reason why you may want to boast, or the reason why you may want to really relish your victories, is because you don't often get victories. You may feel that there are times where the bad outweighs the good, even though you know you're blessed, even though you know you have a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot more things that are stressing you out that you have to deal with by yourself, that no one helps you with. You're kind of alone, and you may feel a little insecure about that, because it's like, if you're always alone and nobody helps you, it's like, yeah, it's great that I was able to do this, but look at all this other fuck shit that I'm dealing with every single day of the week. You know what I mean? So there's something happening that's putting this perspective into perspective for you. Meaning the perspective you have that, oh, I would be happier about this blessing, or I'd be more grateful for this if I didn't have to deal with fuck shit all the time. That belief is coming into perspective for you when it comes to how you respond and react to situations, and how believing those things could cause negative results. I hope that made sense. Yeah, focusing on the amount of loss that you have versus the amount of gain. You're done doing that. And I feel like that's the good part about this month, is that something is being brought into perspective or being made clear to you about the fact that you not only do this, but also about the fact that this is repetitive, and it's kind of like a toxic curse, generational curse that you're breaking. And also the fact that you're realizing it and you're putting it into perspective is helping you to put an end to it. And it's a good, all of that is very good. It's just the bad part is you're still going to be tempted to do it. Okay. What's the ugly? Ooh, what's the ugly? 6 of Swords. Yep. Walking away. It's going to be difficult. Eating your words. Keeping things to yourself. Because when people have egg on their face, it's like when you get your way or something works out for you and people have egg on their face for treating you in a really fucked up way, it's like, yeah, they deserve to get told about themselves. But that's been blocking you from being able to hold on to the gift. Okay. Ace of Cups. 8 of Swords. It's going to be really hard for you to move forward and be positive about the future of what's to come. It's going to be hard for you to move forward with love, because it's like you're going to have to love thine enemy. Turn the other cheeky. It's going to be hard to turn that cheek, okay? Because you want to have a little tongue in cheek, okay? Okay, what's the 6 of Swords? What's the 6 of Swords? Ooh, 10 of Cups, and it's going in the reverse. Gaining this clarity and then removing yourself from the dysfunctional family members, dysfunctional situations is going to be hard. It's going to be hard because it's like the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. 8 of Swords. 7 of Cups. Yeah. What's out there? What's the Six of Swords? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Changing this negative attitude and moving forward is going to be hard. And I'm not saying you guys are negative because you just want to be negative. I just feel like when you always get beat on or abused, or it's like you're always the one, you're the black sheep of the family. You're always the one who's had to deal with other people's dysfunction your whole entire life. And you've never had anyone who protects you or stands by you or supports you the way that you're required and expected to do for them. It makes you jaded. It jades you. It shades you. You're the cloud, the rain cloud over your head just keeps growing and growing and growing. So I know that the reason is valid. It's just despite all that, you still have to do this. Whatever you're used to is changing. Your daily routines, your daily habits. You have to make a complete 180 flip in this situation. But you have the ability to do it. That's the positive thing about it, is because now that you see it clearly, it's not so intimidating. Okay, what's the Wheel of Fortune? Three of Cups. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Five of Wands. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Page of Wands. You have a victory here. This is a celebration because you've learned something. You've changed your perspective. You've overcome some type of conflict. You won a battle. But you're not going to be able to look back no matter what people say about you, no matter how the gossip is going. It's not going to taint your reputation unless you turn around, you look back, and you wag your finger. Okay? I'm telling you. I be struggling with this. I know. I feel it in the cards. I know. Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. You cannot put your energy into it. There has to be a ceasefire now. Okay? You can't say anything. Don't send any messages. Now it's time to give because you've received. And not necessarily in an imbalanced way. You should only give to things that you deserve to receive. Again, only do favors for people if it benefits you somehow or if it won't put you at a detriment. Only give what you can give. Don't give more than what you can give. Don't overextend yourself. Don't say yes to things that you don't want to say yes to. But understand that the things that do deserve your time and energy and effort, you should give to that, okay? What's the Ten of Cups reversed? What's the Ten of Cups reversed for Aquarius? Five of Swords, see? You can't continue to carry this unhappiness with you. Even if someone tries to get revenge on you, you cannot involve yourself anymore. Eight of Swords, because it's going to just keep you trapped. You have to just be quiet. Even if somebody keeps trying to attack you, you can't say anything else. Magician. Yeah, they're going to try to manipulate the situation still. But you cannot respond, you cannot react, you cannot retaliate. Because it will put into detriment this ultimate outcome that you aren't even sure will happen. It's going to put into... it's going to possibly tarnish the end result that you've already been guaranteed is going to be given to you, okay? And you don't want to do that. This moment, these situations, these circumstances that you're going through are literally training you up and raising you up and molding you to be able to do what you're destined or meant to do in the future, okay? It's fated. So what's the advice? Okay, Gemini's out here. Aries is possibly out here. Maybe even Scorpio or you, Aquarius. of course. Pisces. It could be another Aquarius also. Cancer. Taurus, possibly Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, maybe. Okay. What's the advice for Aquarius when it comes to this situation? Ooh, every situation in life is temporary. Excuse me. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and the better days are on the way. Yeah. And I feel like there's some better days that have come to you, but it's like you couldn't really enjoy it because you were so focused on the bad days. Understandably, but to your own peril, you know? And if something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you're unhappy in your life, change something. It's entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life and how you see situations, your perception or your perspective. If you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you are being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. So, Aquarius, I feel that you guys are passing through to the next stage. You are in the middle of a passage and you want to keep it a safe passage. You don't want to draw any attention to yourself. You don't want to make anyone have a reason. Don't give people a reason. Because even though you may have to swallow some of your pride, it's going to lead to a better outcome overall. Okay. So I hope that helped you guys. Be sure to book your readings today. If you have a specific question that you want to get answered, again, 30 to 45 minutes and we get into it. Okay. So click the link in the description box below to book. You guys be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. And I will see you guys next time.